There is a major issue on my Mustang that I need to fix. And it starts over here in the passenger footwell. It's been raining very hard where I'm from. Oh, I gotta unlock the car. It's been raining very hard where I live the past couple of days. And I found out that I had a puddle in my passenger footwell. And as you can see, there are some drip marks down here. So I believe that the drain plug for up here in the windshield, like where the windshield and the hood meet, I believe that is clogged with debris and it's causing it to overflow in the passenger footwell. So I'm gonna try to unclog that. So to start, I've got the hood popped, and what I'm gonna do is take off this cover right here, and it'll give me access to where the cabin air filter is, and there's a drain plug in there that I should be able to get out and unclog it, and it should solve this issue. But first, as you see, I'm gonna need the pop clip screw things, so I'm just gonna have to go grab a little screwdriver to undo those, and get them all along, and take this part out so I can access that area. So as I said, I got my screwdriver. I'm just gonna unscrew along here. Once you unscrew them, you're able to pop them off, and I'm gonna use a pop clip remover so that I can do it without breaking them, and pop all this off, and I should be able to pull that shroud off, and we can get access to the panel. So that cowl cover right there is actually two pieces. So you don't want to take out the screws over there like I did, or the push clips, so that that side can stay down so you can get access to this side. But as you can see, if we look in here, I've got a ton of water pulled up in here. I don't know if you're able to see, but let's see if you can see this now. I've got a ton of water and debris pulled up inside of there, and that is starting to leak into my passenger footwell. So what I'm going to do is there is a plug right down there, probably covered by all that debris, that I'm gonna get, and you gotta clean it out so that it can be properly drained. So I found it was easiest to get access to this when the hood was closed, because when the hood's open, it's just got such a small angle right here to be able to see what you're doing and what you're grabbing. But what I'm gonna do is I got gloves, because there's a ton of gunk in here and I'm not sure what it all is, and I don't wanna find out the bad way. So I'm gonna reach in there, grab all the leaves and debris out of there, hopefully be able to get access to that drain plug, pull it out, have all that water drain out, and then go clean that plug so that there's no more gunk in it, and then put it back in so it can be properly drained. The drain plug is so stuck in there that I'm gonna try to grab it from out of here. I'm unsure if you're able to see. There it is. Let's see. That right there is the drain, and I'm gonna try to grab it from the bottom and pull it out, and hopefully that can get all of it. So that was a lot easier to get. I literally grabbed it and just pulled it straight out. It was super easy. And you can see this thing is absolutely filthy. There's no water's getting through there. It's all gummed up. So I'm about to go clean it out, get this thing cleaned up, get all the water and all the debris out of there, and get this thing cleaned up, and hopefully it solves my issue. So I just went and used my garden hose and turned it on and sprayed it through, and that made quick work of it. As you can see, totally debris free now. Water is able to get through there. So I'm about to go clean all of the debris out of there, because there's still debris and water down in here. I'm not sure if you're able to see it draining or if it's started to drain quite yet, and it's pretty dark in there. But I'm about to clean out all that debris and get this all cleaned up, get this part reinstalled, and it should solve my issue. So as you saw before, there was just a river of water in there, and pulling out that drain plug got all that water out there. But now I'm about to get all of this debris to prevent this from happening again, and get this thing reinstalled. But as you can see, all of that water that was once in there is gone. It drains straight through that plug and it's out of there. But I'm about to grab all this debris out to prevent it from happening again. So I went and grabbed a cup of water, because although I was able to get some of the big debris with my hand, there was still a little, like some small debris that I just didn't want to get clogged up in there. So what I did is I just poured it in so that all of the small debris would drain out of the drain hole that's now open. So let's see if let me take this off so I don't open the hood and have that come flying off. But if I open up the hood, get the hood strut, As you can see, down there is all that gunk that just drained out. So I'm gonna grab that with my hand right there. I'm gonna grab that so that it doesn't get clogged up anymore. Just swipe that out of the way, and then reinstall the drain plug right back in that spot, and then put the shroud back on there, and it should be good to go. So when you're putting the cowl shroud back on, you're just gonna wanna put it on there and reinsert the screws that are in here, and it should be good to go. I almost forgot to reinstall my drain plug. What I can do is I could either insert it from the bottom, but I think doing it from the top will be easier this time to just press it in. So I'm just gonna reach my hand down in there, press it in. I'll probably close the hood because it's just hard to get this angle right here. Just press it in, and then I can start reinstalling the plastic cowl shroud. I got the drain plug pressed back in there. So now I'm gonna just reinstall the cowl shroud, and like I said, the 2 pins, 2 push clips that go up there, just reinstall it, it should be good. So I got that reinstalled. It was pretty tricky. You just gotta finagle it, gotta push it all the way to this side and try to clip it in there. It's got clips, and I was noticing that this rubber seal that sits flush with the windshield, it wasn't sitting very flush. So I came back over here and I just knocked on this a few times along it, and it popped the clips in and it made it more flush. So now this is reinstalled with all the screws back, with all the pop clips back in it. However, I'm gonna come over here, and you're unable to, if you take this off, you're unable to access in there just because there's some engine components. However, there is a drain plug down here, and just since I'm doing this, I'm gonna take some preventative maintenance and go ahead and see if I can clean that one out or see if that one's bad, just so that nothing happens on my driver's side. And then this fix for this major problem should be fixed. So I'm just gonna do pull that one out the same way that I did with that one. Just grab it and just pull it, and it should come right out. And I'm glad that I got the driver's side one, because this is the driver's side one. It's hard to see, but I mean, you can't see through it. That's just straight gunk, yeah, all of that is what's in there. So I'm about to go take a hose and get this out. And mind you, this is the driver's side one, not even the side I was having trouble with. So it's good that I got this side out, and a ton of water dumped out all over the place. So there's probably a ton of debris in there. It's just with that cover, there are engine components. I think AC lines run through there, some other things. So I can't reach my hands in there. However, I might try to get my finger up through the bottom of it just to pull out what I can. But this should be good. It should help it. I haven't had problems on my driver's side, but I may have soon. So I'm glad I did this preventative maintenance. I'm about to go take a hose, go wash this out, and go try to pull out any debris that I can, and then put this back in from the bottom, and then everything should be good. So with that fixed, I'm going to dry off what's in here, and then I'm going to check up in there to see. I bet that firewall is probably soaked. I'm really not really sure what I can do about that, but I'm gonna pull up this weather mat, take this out to see if my carpets are wet at all. So let's get this out. That's my wire for my dash cam, but feeling around this area right here is wet. As I don't know if you can see, but there's a lot of water that is pulled up right here. Yeah, a lot of water right there. Other than that, it's all along here seems wet. So I believe it must have been coming in from somewhere up in here and coming down here and pulling up down here is what it seems like. So I'm gonna try my best to dry this off. Hopefully I don't have to take a rug doctor to it and clean this up. Hopefully I don't get mold. But I'm gonna try my best to get this carpet dry and to get this process finished up. So I might just use this towel I have right here and rub it to see if I can get it dry to the best I can. I mean, there's not really much I can do. I could have a fan on it. I might put a fan on it overnight or something. I think we have an outlet somewhere over here, I believe, or I can get an extension cord. just pop the window down, roll the window down a little bit, have the extension cord come in, and just sit the fan right here and point it in this area to try to get it dry. Might want to do that. But I'm about to take this towel, rub it, and see what I can do. So wiping it like that really didn't do much. So I'm just going to do what I said with getting an extension cord, putting probably just a little home fan in my passenger seat, and pointing it on the carpet, see if I can get that dry somewhat. And then if I need to, if maybe I start seeing mold or start smelling like mildew, one of those things, I might get like a rug doctor or something like that. But if y'all have a Mustang of probably pretty much any generation, I mean, I'm sure this general process is about the same, or maybe even for just any other cars. But if y'all have a vehicle, this is great preventative maintenance so that something like this doesn't happen. Because I had a puddle in my passenger seat this morning when I was going on the way to school, and that was very scary, but that was a very easy process, and it's great. Now my car should be protected from this. Now I just got to take care of my carpets, but thank you for watching.